He who knows others is wise, he who knows himself is enlightened. Lao Tzu, philosopher. Understanding others demonstrates wisdom, but true enlightenment comes from self-awareness. Self-knowledge leads to deeper insights and personal development. The journey of self-discovery is fundamental to achieving enlightenment. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle, philosopher. All wisdom starts with an understanding of oneself. Self-awareness lays the foundation for all further knowledge and decisions. This foundational knowledge influences every aspect of life. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Carl Jung, psychiatrist. Unrecognized internal drivers can control life's direction, often mistaken for destiny. Making these subconscious elements conscious allows for more controlled and deliberate life decisions. Self-awareness can transform perceived destiny into a choice. To know oneself, one should assert oneself. Albert Camus, philosopher. Self-assertion is a powerful tool for discovering personal boundaries, strengths, and weaknesses. Testing one's limits is essential for self-knowledge. True growth stems from understanding and asserting one's identity. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Ralph Waldo Emerson, essayist. The most significant aspect of life is our internal landscape, not our past or future. Understanding our inner self is more impactful than external circumstances. Self-discovery leads to profound personal growth and understanding. The only journey is the journey within. Rainer Maria Rilke, poet. The most important exploration one can undertake is to understand one's own mind and heart. This internal journey reveals more than any external adventure. Self-knowledge is a never-ending path that yields continuous growth. Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Carl Jung, psychiatrist. Clarity in life's direction comes from understanding one's own desires and fears. Looking inward shapes a clear and personal vision for the future. Self-awareness illuminates both ambitions and the paths to achieve them. One's own self is well hidden from one's own self. Of all mines of treasure, one's own is the last to be dug up. Friedrich Nietzsche, philosopher. The complexity of the self makes it the most challenging and rewarding area to explore. Discovering one's true nature is often a difficult, lifelong endeavor. This self-exploration is crucial for unlocking personal potential and treasures. Growth begins when we start to accept our own weakness. Jean Vanier, philosopher. Accepting personal flaws is the first step towards growth and improvement. Self-awareness of weaknesses allows for targeted personal development. True growth is rooted in humility and acceptance of one's imperfections. People travel to wonder at the height of the mountains, at the huge waves of the seas, at the long course of the rivers, at the vast compass of the ocean, at the circular motion of the stars, and yet they pass by themselves without wondering. Saint Augustine, theologian. While external wonders captivate, the internal landscape often remains unexplored. True awe should also include a wonder at oneself. Exploring and understanding one's own nature is as profound as any external discovery. The first step toward change is awareness. The second step is acceptance. Nathaniel Branden, psychotherapist. Awareness of oneself is the initial move towards personal transformation. Following awareness, acceptance is crucial for implementing change. Together, awareness and acceptance facilitate profound personal growth. You cannot dream yourself into a character, you must hammer and forge yourself one. James A. Froude, historian. Character is built through active effort and self-reflection, not idle dreaming. The process of self-formation is dynamic and requires perseverance and self-awareness. Understanding and shaping oneself is a proactive and continual endeavor. There is only one corner of the universe you can be certain of improving, and that's your own self. Aldous Huxley, writer. The most reliable area for improvement lies within oneself. Focusing on self-development offers the surest path to change and growth. Self-knowledge empowers one to make meaningful and effective transformations. Man can starve from a lack of self-realization as much as from a lack of bread. Richard Wright, author. Just as physical nourishment is essential, so too is spiritual and psychological fulfillment through self-discovery. The absence of self-awareness and realization can leave one feeling unfulfilled and incomplete. Understanding oneself is as vital as any material need. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Bernard M. Baruch, financier and statesman. Authentic expression of one's true self is key to genuine relationships and personal satisfaction. Being true to oneself attracts the right kind of people into one's life. Self-knowledge allows one to live authentically without fear of judgment. I must find a truth that is true for me, the idea for which I can live or die. Soren Kierkegaard, philosopher. Personal truth and core values are essential for a meaningful existence. Finding and embracing one's personal truth is crucial for profound commitment and purpose. Self-discovery involves identifying deeply with one's own beliefs and values. When you know yourself, you are empowered. When you accept yourself, you are invincible. Tina Lifford, actress and author. Self-knowledge brings power, and self-acceptance brings a form of invincibility. Understanding and embracing one's identity fortifies the spirit against external challenges. Empowerment and resilience stem from deep self-awareness and acceptance. To understand the heart and mind of a person, look not at what he has already achieved, but at what he aspires to. Khalil Gibran, poet and philosopher. Aspirations and dreams reveal more about a person than past accomplishments. Understanding one's goals provides insight into their deepest desires and potential. Self-knowledge involves aligning one's actions with one's aspirations. Knowing others is intelligence, knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength, mastering yourself is true power. Lao Tzu, philosopher. Intelligence and strength are shown through understanding and influencing others, but wisdom and power come from knowing and mastering oneself. True mastery and power are internal achievements. Self-knowledge and self-mastery are the ultimate expressions of wisdom and power. What you discover on your own is always more exciting than what someone else discovers for you. It's like the marriage between romantic love and an arranged marriage. Terence Rafferty, film critic. Personal discoveries about oneself are more enriching and exciting than those pointed out by others. Self-discovery is akin to a love found naturally, filled with personal attachment and significance. The journey of finding oneself should be personal and deeply engaging. The greatest challenge in life is discovering who you are. The second greatest is being happy with what you find. Alec Ice, author. Identifying one's true self is an immense challenge, yet accepting oneself is equally challenging. Happiness stems from both self-discovery and self-acceptance. The pursuit of self-knowledge and subsequent contentment is a lifelong endeavor. Act always so as to increase the number of choices. Heinz von Forster, scientist. Actions should be directed towards expanding one's possibilities and choices. More choices mean greater freedom and opportunities for growth. Self-knowledge enables one to act in ways that enhance personal freedom. If you want to be successful, you must respect one rule: never lie to yourself. Paulo Coelho, novelist. Honest self-reflection is crucial for success. Lying to oneself can obstruct personal growth and achievement. Respect for truth, especially internal truth, is foundational to successful endeavors. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view. Until you climb inside of his skin and walk around in it. Harper Lee, novelist. True understanding of others, and by extension, oneself, requires deep empathy and perspective-taking. To understand oneself deeply, one must reflect introspectively with empathy. Self-knowledge grows from understanding one's motives, fears, and desires. To free us from the expectations of others, to give us back to ourselves, there lies the great, singular power of self-respect. Joan Didion, writer. Self-respect frees one from external pressures and expectations, returning one to a state of self-possession and authenticity. Recognizing and upholding one's worth is liberating and empowering. Self-knowledge fosters a robust sense of self that is immune to undue external influence. One can have no smaller or greater mastery than mastery of oneself. Leonardo da Vinci, artist and inventor. Mastery over oneself is the ultimate form of self-discipline and achievement. Personal growth and self-control are interlinked and crucial for overall mastery in life. Understanding and controlling one's own actions and reactions is more significant than external successes. The hardest challenge is to be yourself in a world where everyone is trying to make you be somebody else. E. E. Cummings, poet. Maintaining authenticity in a world that pressures conformity is a difficult but rewarding challenge. Being true to oneself is a testament to strength and self-awareness. Personal integrity and growth stem from resisting external pressures and embracing one's true identity. Self-knowledge is not a thing to be bought in books, but if we lack it, all our books are but books of forgetfulness. Maurice Maeterlinck, playwright. True self-knowledge can't be purely academic, it must be experiential and reflective. Without self-awareness, educational pursuits may fail to enrich or transform us. Books and learning must complement a deep, personal understanding of oneself. To be beautiful means to be yourself. You don't need to be accepted by others. You need to accept yourself. Anonymous. True beauty stems from authenticity and self-acceptance. External validation becomes unnecessary when one accepts and loves oneself. Self-acceptance empowers individuals, allowing them to present themselves authentically. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. Carl Jung, psychiatrist. Self-awareness of one's own flaws and shadows can enhance understanding and empathy towards others. Insight into personal challenges enables more compassionate interactions. Recognizing and accepting one's own darkness is crucial for genuine relationships and self-improvement. The man who views the world at 50 the same as he did at 20 has wasted 30 years of his life. Muhammad Ali, professional boxer. Personal perspectives should evolve with age and experience. A static view over decades signifies missed opportunities for growth and learning. Lifelong learning and adapting are essential for personal development and richness of life. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self. Ernest Hemingway, author. True achievement lies in surpassing one's past limitations and behaviors, not in outdoing others. Self-improvement is more valuable than competing against others. Nobility is found in personal growth and self-mastery. Know thyself. If I knew myself, I'd run away. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, poet. Self-knowledge can be intimidating and revealing, uncovering truths we may prefer to avoid. The journey to self-awareness involves confronting uncomfortable truths about ourselves. Yet, facing these aspects is crucial for authentic living and personal growth. The curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change. Carl Rogers, psychologist. Acceptance of one's current state is the first step towards genuine transformation. Self-acceptance provides a stable foundation from which growth can occur. Paradoxically, change becomes possible when one stops striving to be different. What a man can be, he must be. This need we call self-actualization. Abraham Maslow, psychologist. Self-actualization is the process of realizing one's fullest potential and becoming everything one is capable of being. This inherent drive shapes our actions and choices throughout life. Fulfilling this need requires self-knowledge and the pursuit of personal growth. Becoming is better than being. Carol S. Dweck, psychologist. The process of ongoing development and change is more valuable than a static state of existence. Embracing a mindset focused on growth and potential leads to continuous improvement. Life is enriched not by a fixed state of being but by the journey of becoming. Happy growing!